Alright, hey everybody, MikuXLegend, welcome to the Leaflet love story. Now, the screen's like this because, well, I don't even know what's going on the recording end over there, but on my monitor, it fits the whole thing. Even changing the resolution to 720p made no difference. So, I really need your guys' help on that one. And when you click on the settings, though, there's only two options. And there's only, like, options to read through all these. So I'm only just gonna make one video like this and see how it is. Other than that, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and just go start this. So. Anyway, you guys picked this, so. Anyway, you guys picked this, so. I had a poll on Twitter, and that's what picked. So that's how it is. Anyway, the basketball thuds on the court. 1 minute remains. The score is 30-28. At this moment, the scene in the match telecast changes. A robot player is picking up a basketball with its mechanical arm and moves through the scene. The robot player carries the basketball towards the opponent's basketball hoop and drops the ball into the basket, which is the same height as the robot player. Now the score is 30-30. This is the Innovators Robotics Cup Final, where an additional match is being held in my university. My university has sent 2 teams to participate in a provincial level competitions and won the first 2 places easily. Our team is the champion. Now we're about to decide on the winner with the other team from the same university to compete for a chance at the international finals. Keep it up, Blue Team. Attack, little blue boy. So it's a basketball match. Huh. Oh, it's a basketball match. There are only 2 robots. The robot player takes a small ball from the team's side, then moves over to put the ball into the opponent's basket. Both teams' robots have similar appearance, but one robot has a piece of red silk on its arm, and the other robot has a blue headband. Red team's robot is a product of our team's blood, sweat, and tears. Little blue boy, get a goal quick! How naive. The name style lacks imagination. How can it compare with our lap place? I don't think that style can be understood by any art student or liked by any science technical student. Our team is hardworking, harmonious, experienced, and calm. The competition is basketball. We've already set the robot to its optimum state for this mission. For a more stable performance, I've updated the robot's AI with the strategy which can move to the closest range and goal. However, it looks like our opponents copy our strategy. In this case, does that mean it's going to be a draw? A small basketball rolled into the court. A exciting gasp from the audience. Seeing this situation at the court, my heart skipped a beat. At the score of 30-30, with 1 minute remaining, 2 robots collide into each other. Sizzle, sizzle, crackle, crackle. The opponent's blue robot gradually moves again and turns around to retrieve the ball. Our team's robot is only making whirling noises and its tracks aren't moving. There is a mechanical malfunction. Little blue boy, little blue boy. The opponent's little blue boy is getting faster. It retrieves the ball and brings it towards its destination. While our lap place is flailing and can't move. Shift to manual mode. After giving this order to my team members, I still feel it isn't enough to retrieve the remote control. But no matter what I press, Laplace's lower body isn't able to move at all. Hold on. What if their voices have gone? There are voice volumes, but although Laplace is still holding the basketball, it can't move forward at all. Little blue boy has already reached its destination and places the last ball into the hoop. There is a thunderous round of cheering for the audience. The score is now 32-30, with no 20 seconds left. I can already feel a smug gaze from the opposite team, my team's robot is still stuck outside the 3-point line. Wait, 3-point line? Even though Laplace can no longer move, the arms aren't damaged, and in this robotics basketball court, the 3-point line isn't that far from the hoop. Now watch this. I operate the remote control with both hands and can feel the sweat on my forehead. A graceful trajectory by a small basketball. The basketball bounces around the rim a couple of times and then falls into the basket. At this moment comes the end of the match whistle. The Laplace I've controlled has shot this ball outside the 3-point line, a grand turnaround victory. The audience has become quiet, only my team is cheering with excitement. I look up and see the shocked faces on my opponents. I swing my fist towards the sky. We're absolutely the best. I don't care if you are the son of mechanical engineering school headmaster. I don't care even if you are the father of our university's president either. However, I thought we won, but never thought of the result at all. After the discussion among the judges, the winner is the opposing team. When they were about to announce the winning team, I even raised my arm. When I found that the winners are the opposing team, my mind became blank. The judges have forced down my hand and raised my opponent's arms instead. In my confused state, I've accepted this fact and even shook hands with my opponents. There must be some inside story. Obviously, that's because my opponent is the son of the headmaster of the mechanical engineering school. We call him the Machine Prince. In fact, before this match, the school has already sent 2 of our teams to participate in the provincial level robotics competition. We are bound to win as the champion and runner-up, and my team is the champion. Before sending a team for the international finals, the leader would arrange for both teams to have another match. The teacher among the judges has reported on the reasons for our loss. It would actually be the red robot is weaker on durability, stability, and its function isn't perfect. In the end, they would still assign one of our team members to help the opposing team and leave me out of the competition. I knew that this whole thing had been deliberately prearranged already. Shady darkness. Upon going to bed, I slept until 11 in the morning. I missed English classes once again. Upon going to bed, I slept until 11. Okay, wait. Oh, so they added this part down there. Yet, I still lack energy. The cell phone display has 99 plus incoming unread messages from our class group. I should see what is going on. Cute and mesmerizing class monitor 81725. Link. I click the link, and a live broadcast of the English class comes up. Nanzu. Does Nanzu belong to his class? This class? Has he thought of passing before? His mark is at last, let's try that again. His mark is at the last, and he is the number 1 in the absence rate. Bang, the table is shaking. Son of the beach, a hole. The screen turns dark for a few seconds. Looks like whoever is secretly recording it is hiding a mobile phone for a moment. Soon it lights up again. All of you, tell those who skip lessons, especially that Nanzu. I'll give marks according to the module. Seems like if I don't shoot some birds, it will never change. End of the clip. My classmates are hotly discussing it. I became more nervous. Because I've been working on the machine, I've skipped too many lessons, including today. I've also been noticed by the English teacher. Am I about to be finished? Cute and mesmerizing the class monitor 11:05:15, correct? Cute and mesmerizing class monitor 11:05:33. Calculated for you based on the course syllabus. You need to score 75 marks in the upcoming exam so that you can have an overall 60 marks. Let me suicide for 5 minutes. Since freshman, my results in English were about 60 marks, and that's entirely due to my lecturer being sympathetic. The score fits 75 marks in the exam. Aren't you pushing me into the digester? Cute and mesmerizing class monitor 110602. This semester, our lecturer is out to get you. Good luck. Treat yourself better. Eat something at will. You'll pay for it. This bad news knocks me down to sleep. I sleep till night time, then begin an intensive remedial lesson in English. English is really a rotten language. Close 8 out of 10 are wrong. Grammar, all wrong. Comprehension, I can't comprehend how people could even ever imagine to finish reading one. I shall lie face down on the table to rest. No, I have to work hard. Oh. If I don't increase my score to 40 marks, I won't go back to sleep. 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 Back to sleep. Sleep. The university of my dream is still as beautiful as always. The fast battery-operated vehicles are filled with English exam papers. A girl blouse says the words only reply those whose English scores are 80. All the dishes in the canteen will require marks in English to exchange. Cabbage roll, 60 marks. I wake up abruptly from this frightening dream of my university and clutch my chest while breathing heavily. Cute and mesmerizing class monitor. Hey, how are your studies? Hey, how are your studies? Why do you have to add this cute and mesmerizing prefix to your name when you're talking? You damn faggot. Okay then, I'll remove it. I've come to help you with your studies. 3 torrent seeds for a lesson. 1 gigabyte resource for a lesson. Deal. Begin a higher efficiency. This prefix X has additional meaning to it. This prefix X has additional meaning to it. This prefix X has... Why is it that I remember that I mentioned this 4 times already? 3 times! You can still remember it clearly. Why do you keep making the same mistakes? Fine, my bad. This prefix X has the aforementioned meaning to it. You said it wrongly! Nothing wrong. X has 2 meanings to it. English people are sick. I give up. You need guidance from a specialist. Do you want to enroll in one? I agree. Indeed, the guidance which can be exchanged with free rest won't save me. Reluctantly, I give up on my comfortable seat and proceed outside to look for a specialist training course in English. We have a famous language training school in our country, well known by everybody. The ages of the students range up to 80 years old, from as young as a child who's learning to walk. Yes, that's the very reputable Oriental Chiefs Academy. Sorry. The Old Orient. Regardless of whenever they carry out any promotions, it's always full all year round, just like today. On the passage at the level of registration and queuing up right at the back. The queue is so long, people look like famine sufferers who are waiting for wheat flour handouts, expectant and disappointed. 5 minutes has passed, the queue didn't move. 10 minutes has passed, no movement at all. Someone has started to leave the queue. There must be something wrong. I leave my place at the back of the queue and walk to the front and see what's going on. The female clerk who is the cashier is tapping frantically on the keyboard and clicking the mouse buttons, yet she hasn't taken any money. After looking at her, I understand now there is a problem with the computer. Problems with the computer? Come, I'm rather good at fixing this. Are you here to add further to the mess? You're using boosting plugin or farming scripts, but that's always brings you with the Trojan. From her expression, looks like I've hit the point. Now, leave it to me. Who are you? Look, look at all these people. I gestured with a sweep of my hand to let her understand. So many people are waiting. Don't waste everyone's time. Or should I say you don't mind everyone just leaving in frustration and enrolled in the Trump English school which is next to yours? Click. The passage to their staff counter opens. The clerk reluctantly gives her seat to me. Solving this small problem is much easier than fiddling with a robot. Previously, when I looked through the logs where system resources were being used up, some of the processes were occupied abnormally. The computer runs slowly. That's because some Trojan is using up too much of its system resources. Quickly terminate those suspicious processes and delete the affected files. Okay, done. Well. It is better now. Although it's not a big problem being admired by a gone queue of people from behind. Like I'm a savior, that feels good. Since I'm your savior, then... Can I jump the queue and register first? That's okay. The queue can finally move forward. The people from behind probably won't have any objections for cutting the queue in this case. Any recommendations for me to enroll? Bundle promotions or such. Ah, didn't you decide before coming here? The cashier gives me the price list. How expensive! How expensive! Even the cheapest course will cost half a month's living expenses for a few lessons. Wait a minute. My account only has a month's living expenses. Sorry. I don't have enough money. Are there any discounts? No. Well, you know, they always offer some discounts for those who enroll. Why aren't you offering any this time? Sorry, go earn some more money, or borrow from friends. Well, look at me. I'm so cute and good at repairing computers. If I'm enrolled at one of those classes here, there is someone to repair your computer if it breaks down again. Sorry, even if 1 cent less is unavailable, please leave for others. I can guess something. This cashier is probably aware of the fact that if I know she's doing things privately during working hours, with a workplace computer even cause damage to it. She might suspect if I stay here, I will tell her supervisor. Fine, I get it. Then I will. Swoosh. A leaflet rusts across in front of me. Oh, finally there's a voice for this. This? That leaflet gently floated downwards. I froze at my spot and forgot to catch it. Nothing too curious about the leaflet. Why, no, this is the person who gave the leaflet to me. An incredibly beautiful girl. My mind became totally blank. I do machines. Besides this, I have nothing special compared with other boys. Basically, I wouldn't have any far-fetched dreams. When I occasionally encountered any pretty girls in my university, I would only watch them if my dorm mates at a distance and score their face value. If I see a good-looking girl with my boyfriend, I'd erect my middle finger behind them and walk off. That's all. But this time, a pinup girl is so near. That beauty has pierced right through my heart and I'm unable to dodge it. When I think back, I could say I was in enchanted mode at the time. The leaflet switched, took around. I still didn't take it until I hit the left side of my chest. Then I returned to the real world. What? Discount? This cute girl has brought a sales promotion leaflet. The leaflet's content is clear enough. Those who enroll with the leaflets can receive a 35% off discount. 35% off, 65%, 66, 6666667% equals a month's living expenses slash half a month's living expenses. That's cool. Now I have enough money to enroll. But if I take this, what will she do? Yeah, I think Leaflet is the only girl who has voices. Oh, but this way. Isn't it good? Huh? In that case, thank you very much. In this situation, it also wouldn't feel good to hear it to turn her down. Obviously, I don't intend to pay the fee without any complaints. Because I could sense the cashier is incompetent or trying to embezzle. Most language trained schools, including the Old Orient, should welcome anyone who is interested in enrollment. Anyway, I should... to wash my face? Oh. I don't wish to be a sick cat. After sneaking into the Old Orient's office, I found the manager on duty. That's the situation. I understand. Please rest and wait at the first edition room. I will handle this. I turn back and leave the office. Once my mind has a moment for relaxing, I can't stop thinking about that girl. I want to see her again, even if I will die instantly. This is a so-called femme fatale. But when I returned to the registration area, that girl isn't there. Although I'm a bit disappointed, and I return to the audition room to wait for the news anyway. Luckily, I see her upon entering the room. This time, when I see her, I become considerably calmer and start to admire her appearance at a distance. Soon I remember something and I can't resist going over to confirm. Excuse me, have I seen you somewhere else before? Wait, did I even speak at all? Let me know about that too. That's it. Now I recall who is this icy beauty. Oh right. Quinn Jingsu, isn't it? Isn't it? From Miss Manners Group? The reason why I can remember isn't because of the university news report. It's because of the League Union recruitment exhibition at the beginning of the semester. At that time, our robot club was recruiting. We saw some conflict between the campus dance group, modeling group, and Miss Manners group. They said there was a freshman girl who attracted all the leagues, which require good-looking females to join. And it caused all rivalries between the recruiters of the dance group and modeling group. The Miss Manners group was thankful for getting her in the end. All this is what I've heard because at that time I was so crowded I couldn't get any closer. After that, I saw the report on the top 10 new members from the bulletin board that at a club exhibition. Then only did I know that girl who started the commotion as Quinn Jigsaw. Her photograph is indeed pretty, but I couldn't see what's so special that I would lead to that scene of chaos. After that, I can understand it today. Her appearance on the bulletin board is quite different from her actual appearance. She looks much more beautiful than the person in the photograph. No wonder she has been acknowledged by the name of the Etiquette Belle. I almost forgot about you. You're in our Hall of Fame. For someone like me who we're posing for a portrait would look worse than someone who is crying. It's better to forget and focus on robots. No. Right now, what's important is to learn my English well. Someone has entered. Excuse me, is Miss Quinn Jigsaw here? Come here, please. Here, I'm giving back the amount you've paid in excess. Oh, Nanzu, who has given feedback on the matter, is also here. Please come over here for a moment. I go over to the manager with the Bishosho Quinn Jigsaw and see the manager pass a small stack of notes with both hands to Queen Jigsaw. Our front desk has violated our company's policies. Company's policies and regulations. After an emergency discussion, the clerk is dismissed at once. Nanzu, thank you for informing us. And then for quick Jigsaw, here is the extra money that in the front desk pocketed when you were enrolled. Even though you didn't have the promotional leaflet, we should have given you the 35% off. On this matter, we are deeply sorry. After this, all textbooks and instruction materials that are required for purchase will be offered to you for free. Wait a minute! Queen Jigsaw has been overcharged by how much? Look at her suspiciously. You said you have so much of those leaflets that can flatten your table, but you actually have none for yourself after giving one to me? By looking at her this way, she seems to understand what I'm trying to say, and she starts to avoid my gaze. Don't tell me you could bear to save others and save my wallet. She's blushing. And I really haven't seen one. What a good friend. I can imagine you put a lot of guys in friend zone today. I'll do the same to you first. It seems my joke has gone a bit too far. Quinn Jigsaw has hurried over to sit at a place that's furthest away from me inside the room. It seems my joke has gone a bit too far. Queen Jigsaw has hurried over to sit at a place that's furthest away from me inside her room. I didn't expect her to be the type to become shy so easily. When I remembered that she did help me to save money, I really feel very touched. So, this announcement is for all the guys out there. Now I claim this girl. If you are her boyfriend, come out and duel. Nanzu, we're unsure about which class you've enrolled, so it's difficult for us to award you for any free materials. We can offer you a 50% discount on any course of your choice instead. I'll attend whichever course she has enrolled in. Alright, Advanced Foreign Linguistics and Translations, here is the schedule. If you're not satisfied after a short trial, you may request a full refund. Wait a minute. Advanced? Oh dear God, our father probably wouldn't live until the time that could give birth to you. No, it's actually fine to have some regrets. But Queen Jigsaw, such a fantastic chance. No, I'm obviously here to learn English. I can learn from her too. Should I pay the fee to you now? Alright, please follow me. Ain't this seeking death? Then I seek, I catch. I enjoy death. The cashier has been replaced. Everything is going according to what I've expected after all. I've saved half a month's living expenses. Now I'm struggling Ben for English student who will start on this intensive training course of death, where the difficulty reaches the level of a Band 8 professional. Upon returning to the classroom, there are already a lot of people. I see Queen Jigsaw is still at her seat from just now. She's looking down at her mobile phone. So I go to her and reach out my hand to invite her. Come, let's go and sit near to the front. We're here for a trial. What could we possibly hear at the back? We change our seats to the front now. Students at the university usually stay far away from the instructor. Most of the audience are the same, so we can occupy the best seats in the class easily. There is still a bit of time before the class starts. I should take this opportunity to chat with her. Ziozu, do you have a boyfriend? Okay, Shing, do you have a boyfriend? Queen Jigsaw fixed palms. Looks like she's expressing, and I give up on talking to you. Right now, I have treated a robot as my girlfriend. I'd like to replace that with a real person. Right, but I won't be in it soon, probably. If I flunk my English over a certain period, my overall scores might probably cross the red line for a failure. I might be forced out of my club. Together with some problems that have occurred, I might have to repeat a year.
真遗憾，学长玩机器人的水平很高，那样会是学校的损失。
You know I'm highly skilled. You never thought I'm only bragging. I'm even more touched. I don't know whether I'm highly skilled or not. Anyway, my photo isn't posted at the League Union exhibition.
可是我在校报看到过学长的名字，是省级比赛的第1名。
That's useless. But I still can't participate in the international finals.
为什么？学长那么厉害。
Well, I'm gonna save over here now. Okay, so watch what happens if I close a window. See this? And if I hit full screen, I see that. I see this. That's it. So if you guys know how to fix this, let me know. Or or that's if I don't fix it through the YouTube editor, because I'll try that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe for videos, and don't forget to ring the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye, you guys take care.